Badge of Conquest. So you get no. So Badge of Conquest, you get like 100 more PvP power, but you lose your resilience. So I don't think any of the Malevolent gear have. But you also get 300 more agility. So let's see if I can show this. Oh. Look, so can you see both at the same time? Yeah. So you get 400 more, which is probably around 20%, 15 to 20%, which is similar to what you were doing before with the other gear. Getting more stat, you're getting 150 PvP power, which is negligible. So you're getting negligible amount of PvP power, but you're getting like 15 to 20% more other stats. So in this case, you're getting 15 to 20% more agility on your unused. But you're also losing your resilience. So yeah, basically all these pieces just lose their resilience. Oh, I'm supposed to be wearing a PvP trinket. I'm Horde. I forgot. Okay, so right now you have 63%, which is what you're gonna have in full season 12 gear. So let's just wear all these pieces. Did I really forget a bracer? Ooh, fuck yeah. Would you use proc or unuse? Not really sure. I don't think it matters. They have the same result, right? Yeah. So let's see. So you get 5%, right? So it's at 3%. Apparently it's 5%. So you're gonna lose 5% result, but you're gonna get 20% more stats. So, and you're not gonna get more stamina as far as I'm concerned. Let's see. Malevolent Gladiators. Let's pull this back up. Malevolent Gladiators. Iron Skin. Oh, nice. Love that. Love that it just DC'd me. You have 65%? Why would you have 65% and not 63? It says 63 base. Where to find MoP add-ons? If you go to my Discord, there's a channel for it. The only reason I have it in my... I used to have a link for it, but it would expire. Wait, what the fuck? Alright, here we go. Oh, this trinket bonus. Okay, good call, good call. So you're right. So, okay, so basically... okay, good call. So you lose 3%. That's actually negligible. Oh my god, bro. It literally took off all my gear. Okay, so... Oh, we want to look at Iron Skin. So, Iron Skin. So you, oh, you do get stamina. I lied. So you do get more stamina, which is good. Maybe every piece you don't get more stamina. But look, like, wait, you don't get no, you do get expertise. It's just showing up in a separate place. So you get more expertise. You get almost. Let's see. Let's ask ChatGPT to compare. So hold on. So yeah, I see. So you get 5,000 resilience. Okay. So this plus this. Okay, I see. Okay. So basically, you basically get. So you get 10k. Let's put everything on just so we're like certain. So basically, so let's do one thing at a time first. So we're gonna take a picture of this. And we're gonna take a picture of this. Ask ChatGPT to compare it. Can you compare the amount of stats you get from Honor to Malevolent season 12? So we'll do that, and then we'll confirm about what he said. So you actually get, there's no way you get 700 more agility, right? No, wait, no, okay. I see. Stat difference. So you get 157. Get a little more PvP power. I see you only get 100 mastery. Is that real? You only, yeah, I mean, maybe in your helm. The mage is showing that you got way more stats. Do casters just get way more stats randomly? You do get a lot of agility though. It's interesting. I could have sworn the maybe it's just legs that you get a lot on. Moving letters, trousers. Son of a bitch. Dreadful gladiators, silk, butt cheeks. Okay, here we go. I don't know if it's just monk gear or what, or melee gear. Let's ask Claude. Fuck ChatGPT. This stream is no longer sponsored by ChatGPT. Okay, so move it spirit because all stats roughly 15-20% better in most categories. So you get 300 stam, 150 more int. Okay, so you don't get that much more mastery. But it's saying it's 15 to 25% better. So yeah, you're getting roughly 20% more stats in general. Equip effects. Oh, there's an equip effect different too? No. Oh, these equip effects. So, what does the other one say? 412 versus, okay, so you only get 100% more, or 100 more. Interesting. Yeah, so roughly 20% better. You're also getting more agility and stamina and like armor too randomly. Not that much, but the stats are the biggest part. But yeah, anyway, so the next part is just double checking to see Malevolent. Medallion. 5280. Yeah, so you're basically you're getting half of your resilience from right here. From your trinket bonus. So basically you're gonna miss out on. So if you take off all your gear, you have 63. So you're losing 2.5% resil, which is negligible. You're getting more stamina, and you're getting more stamina stats. Well, you're getting more stamina and armor, which is more defensive stuff. But then you're getting way more offensive stats. So yeah, everyone's just gonna get stronger. You're not gonna get necessarily more. You're not necessarily tankier in season 12 gear, but you do lose your resilience on these pieces, which makes up for the same amount that you get from these set bonuses. Oh, you guys can't see it, sorry. Yeah, the 68%. You see it says 5% just from the gear. So if I had gems and stuff, it would be. Do you get resil from the? you don't get results taco bonus. But basically, without gear you have 63%. With gear you have 68%. In Malevolent gear you're gonna have 65.5. So you're gonna lose 2.5%, but you're gonna get way more. You're gonna get 20% more stats, offensive stats, and like maybe 5%, maybe 5% more armor and stam, stuff like that. So yeah, that's interesting. So for my add-ons, for my add-ons, go to my Discord, and then I have a channel for it. Let me update my Nightbot so I can. Update Nightbot so we can. I used to have it in a separate, in my own link, but it keeps the link keeps expiring, so we're just gonna add it to the Discord. So let's update this command. Let's add it to our title. And well, we just did the whole discussion on the tier list, so I'll try to get it updated as soon as possible. Add-ons. There you go. So it's in my title now, so if you guys want to know where to get add-ons from, there you go. I don't have all the best add-ons. I feel like other people have better ones at this point, but yeah, this should be good enough. Okay. How come the PvP server is still on? Does anyone know? You lose result on the gear, you still get on trinkets, yeah. So you get basically, you lose half your result from the gear, but it's only 5%. So you lose 2.5% once you get Malevolent gear, which is 3%, not that much. 2.5% not that much. But you also get way more stats. So casters will be stronger, enhanced will be kind of like nerfed a little bit. But turbo will still be S tier. There's a result gear. Why would you want to wear PvP gear since PvP power is a poopy stat? I don't know. I guess that's a concern, right? World servers down, really? Grok is over better than all? I think Claude's the best for coding. I don't think Grok is even in the race. I think everyone, from a coding standpoint, everyone uses Claude. And do you get a shit ton of pre-power from PvP gear? I'm not sure about PvP gear versus PvP gear, unfortunately. I guess people are thinking that PvP gear will be better since it's like higher eye level. That's so fried about the world PvP thing. Especially because people want a world PvP, and all the changes that they're doing with PvE is going to affect non-instance PvP. You want to check Malevolent versus Heroic here? What is it called? Let's first check. Let's first check if we can upload. So, do we want to talk about? Do we want to add the stuff about stats at the end of my video, or should we have a separate? What would be smarter? Because I kind of feel like people would want to learn about what we're talking about right now with the stats. Probably should be a separate video, right? Let's publish these. Let's try to highlight it. So I wrote a note here. $604. Okay, so this is the end of the video. We're gonna find the beginning of the video. It's a long ass video, bro. Why the fuck am I talking for an hour about this shit? When do I... Bro. This is really a 2-hour discussion? We're not gonna make the... We're not gonna... Okay, this is definitely where we start talking about it. Okay, there we go. That's the beginning of it. Updated tier list. Okay. Okay, I just want to get that out of the way. Let's check out... So what's it called? What is even the MoP tier? What is the first... It's funny I'm just using ChatGPT for everything. What's the first tier of MoP PvE? Tier 14. Okay. Okay, so let's look up tier 15, tier 14 gear. Is there heroic gear? It's 509, is that real? Well, I don't look at weapons. Maybe we can, but let's look at shot touched. Let's look at the pants first. Okay, we can do that, yeah. Well, I'm a caster. I'm a healer. We're gonna have to do a weapon. Can you link me like a caster weapon? Can you link me a staff, I guess? Or a one-hander? Jesus Christ. Alright, so this is Malevolent Gladiator Silk Trousers. Can you compare this Season 12 PvP item to a Heroic Season 14 T14 gear stats wise and such, and talk about the and include factoring in PvP power and such, and even make predictions on if PvP gear will be better, since PvP power is known to not be that strong. Okay, so this is called legs. Is it really what's T13 gear? Oh, this is Dragon Soul. Okay, so that's right. Every expansion? Yeah, they should make changes if this is real. Okay, so wait, this is season... Oh, this is Heroic gear. This is Heroic gear, right? Okay, let's see. 450 more stam, 400 more int, 200 more mastery. It's 5% more. PVE's in, boys, bro. Ready for PvE users. Jeez. 444 is enormous, boys. They need to just buff this gear to be like 500, right? I don't think you would. What's the Malevolent dagger called? Well, this is 490 though. Wait, why is this 490? Yeah, but was that in the first season? Is the server good? No, I don't think so. Is this accurate? 490? Is that a thing? Is there T2 weapons only? Yeah, I know. They need to really realize that people don't want a PvE. Check that weapon on linked pay. Yeah, no, I'm checking right now. We're giving the data over. We're gonna assume this is right. I don't know. It says 490. I'm not sure if that's accurate. I thought you could only upgrade in the second season. So let's read while it processes this shit. Let's read this. So, 5% increase on the PvP power. Hero will be likely be superior in PvP for several reasons: massive stats, 500 more stam, more mastery. That's like lots for even more int. 5% simply can't compete. There's no shot. It's 52% more int. Holy fuck, dude. It's actually 500 more int. That's insane, dude. It's 500 more int and you start with 800. 855. It says 50%. 52%. So a third would be 800 divided by 3 plus 800, which would be closer to 1100, 1200. There's a common issue in exposing weakness stats, making high level PvP severe, being aspect for that content. Look at these daggers, only things done over here. PvP gear outclassing PvP gear. This is not what you guys want to see. It's scaled in arenas? What do you mean it's scaled? Oh, it was downgraded. I hope that's true, yeah. So okay, the DPS doesn't matter. 96 more int, that's not that much. So this is 490 though. Did we ever confirm that 490 gear is real? 1200 more fucking spell power is nutty though. Okay, well you start. That's still a lot. How much increase is that? 6,000 to 8,000, 6,500 to 8,000. Off the top of my head, I would say maybe 15%. See how good my instinct is. 20%. Okay. Not could have been better. I thought 20% would be overshotting it, but I did consider it. Let's see. You do get 30% more. I mean that's actually a lot. Yeah, you do get 3,000. You do get 3,000 PV power. That's not insignificant. It says it's a much closer call with the weapon, but it is also 490 eye level. I mean, he could be right. Hey, Bree. I mean, Hezu is saying that the eye level gets downscaled. So basically, you get capped. Guys, go to my kick right now. If you guys have a kick, go to right now and follow me. I have the same name. Leave the tab open so we can get partner. No, I don't know what's gonna happen, but so should we look at a belt, I guess? What's a good belt? Does anyone know like a good belt? Wait, we could ask Claude more questions. Does PPE gear, does Heroic T14 gear get scaled down eye level wise in instance PvP, or is that a myth? That's what I said. Everyone's like talking about. Well, to be fair, we only started using Claude, even though I do love Claude. I use Claude mostly for my coding. We only started using Claude because ChatGPT would not take my image uploads anymore. I remember PvP gear equals %. Okay, so there. Okay. No, I know that Claude's the best for sure. It's just like my, you know, like my instinct always just go to ChatGPT because that was the first one I ever used. But once I started using Claude, I stopped paying for ChatGPT. I started paying for Claude. I always use Claude for coding. I never use ChatGPT for coding. But for just like normal shit, I just use ChatGPT just because it's like, I don't know, quicker. Okay, so based on the search results, there's no eye level scaling. It says it doesn't get scaled down. You said it was Claude first of all. And MoP PvE was you only used some PvE. Was oh my god! Look, it even linked us something, bro. Was more of an aspiration than reality. High level PvE was actually quite strong in PvP. So Heroic T14 gear function at full. All right, boys, let's make a guild. Gold GKPs are back in, baby. Let's go. Cannot wait to raid every week. Let's fucking do it. Swiping right now. Start buying your gold now before all the PvPs realize that you actually have to fucking buy your hero gear. Alright, belt. Sick. This is a caster one? What's with you guys in this fucking Stop bringing up fucking drama in my chat. Come on. Handle that shit outside. Yeah, give me just because I'm a caster. So my brain's all caster mode. So it says it's going to scale. Let's ask, what should Blizzard do? I don't really want you guys bringing that stuff up in my chat. It's supposed to be a chill chat, good vibes only. Handle it somewhere else. Nothing to do with me. What should Blizzard do in MoP class to address these issues since PvP players don't want a PvE? GDPs are back in, boys. Probably it's saying it's only in Legion, but let's see what it suggests just for fun. Scale gear on levels, okay. Influence the sort of PvP above certainly gets scaled down. Okay. Increase effectiveness of PvP power, make it more competitive. Okay, add PvP, combine PvP power with me. I feel like they should just add, yeah. Ugh. Or add more PvP power. But, I mean, adding more PvP power will basically make each season stronger and stronger. So season 15 would feel more like season 16 gear. I feel like they just need to scale it. I think they need to do this one. They need to just scale it down. That way, basically, PvP gear has the same eye level as PvP gear, but then it doesn't have the PvP power. Apparently, we've been lied to. The AI is telling us that, in reality, high level PvP was actually quite strong in PvP. So input system where, okay, we already talked about these ones. I don't think adding more resilience or adding more PvP power would keep the game the same way it was, just because of what I said, where season 15 will feel like more like season 16. Even though I'm not sure if in season 15 if it's like that later on. Season 15, maybe these issues go away, I believe, maybe. It's just an issue early on. Anyways. Give PvP gear higher items specific for PvP content. Hybrid approach. The most elegant seems to be accomplished with skill gear and instant PvP to normalize item levels while specifically buffing PvP power. Delete this stream. Like, don't let everyone know that PvP gear is better. Check this. Okay, and then we're gonna look at that belt. You didn't send me anything. Why are you gonna tell me preemptively check disk? Alright, so let's look at this. Let's look at this thing that it linked us. This is from 2021. Oh, fuck. Okay. So, starting to remind the recent level PvE gear and PvP instances. Yeah, but this could be a specific item change. It might not be. It might not be like a baseline thing. It might only affect gear. Might not be a patch thing, but like an item like. It might only scale stuff down. That is from these tiers and on or something. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. So season 14, 15. So maybe only the tier. I mean, I'm just playing devil's advocate and just saying this could be the case. That maybe only the PvE raids during season 14 and 15 might be affected by this. Because I'm pretty sure I played with a hunter who was playing with a higher level, playing with an epic bow or whatever, and he said it was doing more damage. Baby boys getting back together? Hell yeah. My trip in so let's look at the caster belt now. That was the next thing to do. So let's look at this belt. Let's just make sure that like offset pieces are also the same. It's hit and haste, but belt of accuracy? Is that even a thing? It's kind of a bad example just because it has a hit, but wait, so you only get one stat on your belt? No, you have mastery and you have crit, okay. Same thing by crit. It doesn't say, it doesn't notice. 1200, wait, 200 more int. 200 more int, 330 more stam. 1100. Doesn't have 1100 haste. Oh, it converted hit into haste. 20% more int. So I mean, I guess it's just the same issue. It's not any different on the. Okay, yeah, let's use this one. Did I close this? Hold on. $220 more in it? 600 plus 600 versus 500 and 470. Yeah, 3% PvP power is nothing. It's actually true. It says weapons are the one thing that is elite, is the most comparable, while basically everything else is like not at all. So, pretty fucked, I guess. What's it gonna do? Oh, I was gonna check if this upload fixed. Does this upload go through? Oh, here we go. Now we can send this to download it. I'll just do it manually.